Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we will take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the second quarter of 2026, which is April, May and June. We will look at the meanings of the cards from every angle: love, relationship, money, career, finance. So you're gonna get a pretty good overview of all the energies that you'll get. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. I also want to encourage you to check out your sun, moon and rising signs as well, so you get all the energies. And the more you interact with the channel, the more these readings will also resonate. So definitely don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hype. And of course in the comment section let me know where you're watching from, or just simply say hi. Okay, I need one more. And also from this deck one card, and we will be ready to get started immediately. Alright, so let's jump into your reading with the Moonology Oracle card, where what we have here for you is the full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. So obviously the full moon in Aries might be a very important time for you to look at when it is happening. But when you kind of look at this card, obviously this card can focus on that some of you are focusing on yourself a little bit too much, and you need to kind of handle the situation a little bit more sensitively, and also like this card is encouraging you to be nice, kind and polite as you navigate through various issues. But obviously you might be in a very tense situation here, where you can expect that you're going to be able to resolve something, right? You know, emotions are running high, and this can be excitement, this can be anger as well, any kind of ways it can manifest in your life. But what's really important for you, that something will be resolved. Alright, let's see the tarot, what kind of messages we have here for you. In the center of your reading, we do have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card that symbolizes new chapters, new beginnings. This is a card of 1111, when new doors are opening for you. This can be a new relationship, marriage, engagement from a relationship perspective. But on the career end, this is a card that brings you new opportunities when you're finding yourself among people where you are celebrated, where you really get along with people, you kind of see things the similar way. So there's definitely some kind of a new door is opening for you this time. Maybe 1111 is a number that you've been seeing or you're going to be seeing during that time, but this is a card this is a number as well that symbolizes new beginnings and freedom as well. The first card in your reading is the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands is a card that symbolizes the wounded soldier who's been through a lot of challenges, difficulties, disappointments. And when this card comes up, there's some area in your life where you're kind of ready to give up because you've been fighting way too long to reach a goal. Maybe you've been looking for a job or a relationship for a longest time. Maybe you've been in the same position for a longest time, or a relationship is not going forward as you would like to kind of see it. And then this card is kind of like you're at the verge of, okay, that's it, I'm not going to continue, I'm going to give up. Right? Because you're just not seeing that whatever you've been working on will come to life. But this card is actually telling you, do not give up, continue, because you're just few steps away from achieving a goal. And you can see that in the center we have here for you this beautiful new opening of the Four of Wands. We also have the Eight of Wands. Very fiery energy so far. The Eight of Wands is a card that symbolizes progress, growth, alignment, and moving forward. This is a very, very fast moving card. So I think things are going to be speeding up in your life. Maybe you're going to be busier. Maybe you're going to get good news, because this is a card that symbolizes good news, positive news in any areas of your life, where maybe when you're kind of like ready to give up hope for something, and boom, you get the news that you've been selected, or you are getting asked for a date, right? Or somebody's popping the question. So this energy brings you positive evolution and moving forward as well. Can be connected to a trip as well. Maybe a trip will be important. On a love end, there might be someone that steps into your life that pretty much sweeps you off of your feet as well. But all in all, I think after you've been kind of ready to give up something, things are going to be speeding up in your life. And we also have the Page of Pentacles. Pages can indicate younger people, but also pages bring messages, updates, especially on the financial end, on the career end. This is the kind of news that is tangible, reliable, very practical. It can be connected to a job offer, a business deal of some sort. So when this card shows up, some of you might be learning something new as well. But all in all, I think there's a very reliable offer, a news of some sort that's going to bring you, that's going to open doors for you. Next card in your reading is the Queen of Cups, which is a court card. So it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. When this card shows up, you need to focus on your feelings, emotions, see how you feel about these opportunities that are coming towards you, and pay attention to your intuition as well. But also, this is a card that symbolizes love. Love is definitely available for you, someone that's willing to help. So if you feel that you've been hurt, if you've been down, help is definitely available for you in the person of the Queen of Cups. But this can be a leadership opportunity as well for some of you on the work end. It can be connected to the HR department as well. All right, let's see the next card. We do have here the King of Wands, another court card. So it can be again a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. The King of Wands is the true born leader, the sexy king, the entrepreneurial one, the one that likes new things, new approaches, new adventures as well. He is very charismatic. He can unite people behind his words, his vision, and lead them. So when you look at it from a work perspective, this can be a leadership opportunity or of some sort. Maybe you need to lead a project, you need to lead people, a department, or an organization. Some of you are leading your own business as well when this card comes up, and you're very, very entrepreneurial. On a love end, this is someone who is like this, as I said, the sexy king. He is someone who's very passionate, very warm-hearted, but he doesn't like to be tied down. Now, what we can see for now, obviously we need to reveal the rest of the card as well. You do have here two people, the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. This can be a relationship, a marriage between these two people, or it can be a partnership, or in terms of work, or a business partnership, or two people coming together. They're kind of an interesting couple, whether it's a business or a personal couple, because one of them is very emotional, the other one is very passionate, fiery energy as well. Alright, let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype if it's available when you're watching this video. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you're also helping me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a couple of buttons to push, so I hope that you push those like, subscribe, and hype buttons. And don't forget about the comment section either. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? Say hi. Or put in some positive affirmations. For example, you can put in that new doors are opening for me. I attract new opportunities. My life is progressing forward positively. Your reading continues here with the Knight of Wands, which is another court card. So can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is the builder of the tarot. This is someone who can build things up from the ground up. Very passionate, likes new things, new approaches, getting things done. He's very much focusing on, he's a taskmaster, getting things done as soon as possible. Someone that can be very, very successful. If you're looking for a job, if you want to start your own business, this card is telling you that you're going to be way more successful than you think. And also, when you look at it from the work point of view, there might be here a promotion here for some of you, because you do have here the Knight of Wands, but you also have the King of Wands, and the Knights want to become kings, and there's definitely here a knight that will become a king. So there's some kind of an opening, a promotion for some of you. But also, on a relationship end, this can be pretty much the player energy. So there's a lot of fiery energy so far. We will talk about that later. But I think you need to kind of consider whether this person will be there for fun or more. Alright, we also have the Ace of Cups. Aces bring new chapters, new beginnings into your life. And this is going to be something that you're going to love. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to make you very, very happy. It can be a new relationship if you're looking for a relationship. I think that love is definitely available. Very passionate love, I would say. But also, this can mean that you might be making peace with someone. Can be a new job opportunity as well. Something that you will really, really enjoy. We also have the Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes financial stability first and foremost. So there's definitely, we can see here that something is coming into your life that's going to bring you financial stability, something that you worked very hard for, and some of you might be paying attention to as well, how you're spending your money this time. But what's really important with the Four of Pentacles, that some of you might be holding on to something way more than you should, and you're kind of driven by fear. You don't want to let go of something. You don't want to let go of a role, a salary, a person in your life, an industry, or some of you might be just trying to control something or someone way too much. Or obviously the roles are always reversible, so there's a controlling person here who might be jealous. And if you're dealing with the King of Wands in your personal relationship, well, that's the kind of relationship, that's the kind of behavior that will actually scare him. So very important for you to kind of balance that as well. But also make sure that the fear is not the one that's driving you forward, because if you're afraid of something, you are attracting the fear. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, we do have the Moon, which symbolizes fear, anxiety, and uncertainty. So some of you might be going through that, and as we talked about it with that Queen of Cups, very important for you to listen to your internal feelings, emotions as well, in terms of how to move forward. Because when you look at it, this reindeer symbolizes your intuition, and if you follow it, it's going to bring you to something beautiful. Now, can be secrets as well. So there might be here some secrets, especially when you look at these two cards together. And lovely to see under that uncertainty the Queen of Pentacles, because that's going to bring you stability. Now, before we go to the rest of the cards, very interesting that you have here this fiery climax approaches, like very red energy, and you have a lot of fiery cards as well. You have the wands, quite a lot of cards from the Wand suite, and that brings a lot of passion, a lot of fire as well. So very important for you to pay attention to that it's not taking over. But obviously, all in all, you have some brand new opening for you. All right, let's see what we have from this deck. We do have here for you the umbrella, all under one roof. Consolidate, work in-house, many hats, far reach, covered. So I think it kind of brings you protection. It brings you something that's gonna be maybe you're going to work in a role where you have to do many roles, not just your own. But all in all, it brings you protection. You also have here the service card. Thrive in community, similar goals, do your part, benefits for all, sweet life. What this card is suggesting that there might be here a group of people that might be working together, or a community. But what are important for you to look at? How can everybody benefit from your experience, from your expertise, from your love as well, and you're gonna have a very sweet life. You also have the security, planning for the future, long-term career, savings, investing, assets, money savvy. So I think you're going to be very secure. Obviously, you're looking into your long-term plans, your long-term future, and I think you're making wise decisions when it comes to your finances. Now, from this deck, we do have the number 9, which is the bouquet. This is a card that symbolizes happiness. It also connects to when something's going to be fulfilled in your life. Maybe you're going to be finding the person that you've been wanting, or maybe you're getting acquainted with someone, or getting a job opportunity. But all in all, this is a card that symbolizes social life, very pleasant experiences, and appreciation as well. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.